Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, this beautiful country, and how we're going to fix both of those things together. The content that I'm going to show you right now is a Class A level FAFO, the old F around and find out. It turns out that even if you're a Democrat congressman, when you threaten actual violence with actual weapons and quoted on CNN, you get some pretty aggressive letters from the district attorney in Washington, D.C. Guys, they're imploding. You are winning. And this is what you call self-incrimination on live national TV. Everything that I'm about to show you is going to be linked in the description box below. I cannot wait to hear what you guys think. And of course, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn the notification bell on if you want to continue towards this march towards freedom. And thank you in advance for doing just that. All right, guys, we're going to dive into this really quickly, because this is mind-boggling to me. And if you want to follow all this in real time, at Braden LOA on X, let's get into it. It is a party. Okay. So, good rule of thumb for everyone out there, you aspiring politicians, you probably don't want to go on CNN and say that, the population should bring actual weapons to an actual fight with Elon Musk. I mean, I don't know. Maybe shouldn't do that on live TV. Yeah. Let's play the clip in question, and maybe we're missing something. Maybe we are jumping the gun because we don't agree with the Democrat side of the aisle. Maybe that is what the problem is. Or let's just play the clip.
I want to hear why, but do you think that calling Elon Musk a dick is effective messaging for confronting what is a potentially irreversible transformation of the U.S. government?
Well, he is a dick. And I think he's also harming the American public in an enormous way. And what I think is really important, and what the American public want, is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual...
Hold on a second. I think he just said actual weapons to this bar fight. I'm pretty sure that was a quote. Let's back up. Let's see if we can hear it again. Maybe we misheard it.
He is a dick. And I think he's also harming the American public in an enormous way. And what I think is really important, and what the American public want, is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight for democracy, for the future of this country. And it's important to push back on the chairperson of this committee. I mean, Marjorie Taylor...
Yeah. Actual weapons to this bar fight. Actual weapons. Okay. Well, you guys ever known those people in life who continuously poke the bear, and they continuously do things that break the law? They continuously do things that invoke reaction from people, and then when you get that reaction because you poke the bear, then they claim victimhood status? Yeah, here we go. Robert Garcia, that same guy you just saw on CNN. So, if you criticize Elon Musk, Trump's DOJ will send you this letter. Members of Congress must have the right to forcefully oppose the Trump administration. I will not be silenced. So you jump straight into, I'm being targeted. You threatened actual weapons on CNN, dummy. All right, let's continue. So this, as you can see, is directly addressed to Robert Garcia, Representative Robert Garcia. Let me just read this through to you real quick, and then we'll show you the fallout here. Dear Representative Garcia, as United States Attorney for the District of Columbia, I receive requests for information and clarification. I take these requests seriously and act on them with letters like this one you are receiving. At this time, I respectfully request that you clarify your comments on February 12, 2025, during a live interview with CNN. When asked how Democrats can stop Elon Musk, you spoke clearly, quote, "What the American public wants is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight for democracy." This sounds to some like a threat to Mr. Musk. Some. An appointed representative of President Donald Trump, who you call a dick, and government staff who work for him. Their concerns have led to this inquiry. We take threats against public officials very seriously. I look forward to your cooperation with my letter of inquiry after request. Thank you in advance for your assistance. Please respond to the letter by February 24th, 2025. Should you have any further questions regarding this matter, please do not hesitate to call my office or schedule a time to meet in person. Edward R. Martin, Jr. Again, that was the United States Attorney for the District of Columbia. FAFO. And don't worry, guys, he's being targeted. What did this guy say? So if you criticize Elon Musk, Trump's DOJ will send you this letter. I will not be silenced. Because that doesn't sound like you're being silenced. That sounds like you're getting called on the carpet for saying the words actual weapons to a bar fight. Not the sharpest tools in the shed. But don't worry, I got one more thing for you here, guys. It's interesting because now it's targeting. Trump's Department of Justice is targeting me for criticizing Elon Musk. Members of Congress have a right to speak freely and oppose the administration, especially as they try to destroy our agencies and federal institutions. We won't back down. Okay, hold on a second, because I'm pretty sure, let's just replay this real quick.
He is a dick.
He's a dick.
He's also harming the American public in an enormous way. And what I think is really important, and what the American public want, is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight for democracy. For the
actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight for democracy. Again, there you go. I will not be silenced. And now let's see what he has to say when he's being targeted. He's being targeted. He gets a response after he sets that in motion, and he's being targeted. Okay. I love people like this. Let's keep going.
And I think it's really important that members of Congress, this is not about me. This is about attacking our institutions. It's about ensuring that we have loyal opposition and that we're able to speak freely, particularly within our own Congress. I mean, we made those remarks, of course, moments after we had left the committee hearing. And so what's really critical at this moment, I think, for all of us to understand is that we should be allowed to speak freely, and we certainly should be allowed to use figures of speech. And anyone that watches that can see that was a figure of speech or a metaphor in the way we're describing this fight. And it is a fight. This is a fight for democracy.
Wow, it's a metaphor. Guys, I'll tell you what, they really should be able to have free expression, and they should not be silenced. Let's just check one more time. Let's check the tape. Maybe we missed the metaphor. Maybe.
The American public in an enormous way. And what I think is really important, and what the American public want, is for us to bring actual weapons to this bar fight. This is an actual fight for democracy, for the future.
Guys, in the comments down there, tell me if you think that was a metaphor or if he just FAFO'd and got this letter right here, and now he's backpedaling again on CNN because now it's about freedom of speech. It's not about inciting violence with the words actual weapons in a fight for democracy, which is weaponized language from the Democrat side of the aisle over the last 4 years. Guys, I mean, like, when you're looking at this, when you're following me on X at Braden LOA, and when you're watching our videos, this stuff is so incredibly important to hone down, because when you are having this level of comfort talking about actual weapons, you're going to incite people to do some very stupid things. They spent 4 years trying to say that Donald Trump incited January 6th, but they can go on CNN and say this, and it's just a metaphor, it's a figure of speech. Guys, we were born at night, it wasn't last night. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Everything is linked in the description. I always bring receipts, and I will see you on the next one. I'm Braden. See you later.